Jared Rogers here with Wilson Rogers and Company, joining you from beautiful island of Santorini, Greece. So if you can see in the background the blue domes of the church, you can see the clock tower, and you can see the blue and white flag of Greece flying in the breeze. So while I'm here on vacation, just wanted to address something that is very necessary for you to travel to Greece or any other place, which is your passport. So back in 2015, our legislature as well as the president signed into law the PATH Act. And what that act did was it granted the authority to the Internal Revenue Service for those individuals who have what was known as a significantly delinquent tax balance for the IRS to be able to certify to the State Department for them to either deny the issuance of a new passport, or if you have a passport, revoke it. So we've been getting lots of questions lately, and that's partly because a few months ago the IRS started sending letters to individuals, taxpayers, that had significantly delinquent tax balances, letting them know that their tax debt had been certified to the State Department as being delinquent. So some of the questions that we've been receiving are, hey, if I'm living abroad, does this mean that I can't come back to the United States? How do I deal with this, generally speaking? How do I deal with this certification? So the first thing to know is, if you are a U.S. citizen who's been living abroad or is currently abroad or have been gone for quite some time, your passport, even though it's been certified, you can request the State Department issue you a return passport. So you can be given entry back into the United States. However, they're not going to issue you a passport for you to leave again. And basically what is being said is it's time to address this. And for you to address it, there are one of three ways that it can be addressed. All right. So the first way is that your tax debt can be deemed no longer enforceable. And a tax debt is deemed no longer enforceable when the collection statute expiration date, or the CSED date, has elapsed. And that basically occurs 10 years after the date of assessment. So if your taxes were assessed in 2015 or 2005, say, then in 2015 they're deemed no longer enforceable. Okay, so, and we can help you determine what your CSED date is. More than likely, if you're getting letters from the IRS right now, it has not passed, more than likely. But we can determine if that's going to be 5 months from now, 6 months from now, or 10 years from now, 5 years from now. All right. The second way that you address the situation is you can enter into an IRS approved resolution program, which is usually like a payment plan known as an installment agreement. You can offer the IRS less than the tax debt as full settlement. That is known as the offer and compromise program. Or you could basically have your account deemed as currently not collectible. And what that means is that you don't have enough income to pay for your necessary living expenses and still have disposable income to pay the IRS. So if you get into one of those negotiation options, resolution options, then you can have the certification removed. And the third way to deal with the situation is if the certification was erroneous to begin with. So if it should have never happened, you can petition the court to have them go ahead and remove it. All right. So once again, how we come into the picture is we can help you determine your CSED date, as well as being licensed professionals authorized to practice before the Internal Revenue Service. We can represent you and help you get into one of those resolution options. So if you're in need of help, we have the CSED product that we offer, as well as representation services. So just simply look on our website and send us an email or give our office a call, and we'd be more than happy to help you. All right. So because I am here in Greece, as it's time to go, I will now say antios, or I will say in other languages auf Wiedersehen, au revoir, or quite simply goodbye. So until the next time, thanks for watching.